I'm Adam Calaway. I'm at Cattle Chat Corner in Nashville, Tennessee. We're at NCBA convention. We're at the Noble Foundation Grow Safe booth. I'm here with Jay Rezac. Did I say that right?
That's correct.
And Jay, tell me a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
We are from northeast corner of Kansas and the Flint Hills area. We run a cow-calf operation, a backgrounding stocker operation, do some farming also.
Tell me a little bit about how long you've been in the industry.
Really all my life. I grew up on the ranch. I'm the third generation. My kids are going to be the fourth. We have two sons that are planning on coming back. One's coming back here this spring. Another one will be coming back when he finishes college in 4 years.
Good. That's awesome. Let's talk a little bit about some of the key issues that are facing both the agricultural industry, consumers, and you as the producer. One of those is animal welfare. Animal welfare is paramount to a producer. So in your own words, sort of walk me through what you do to take care of your animals.
Well, that is one thing that I don't think people understand. They're too far removed from our day-to-day operations. What people don't realize is that we take care of our livestock. That is what makes us money, makes our livelihood. If we didn't do a good job, then we would be out of business. I told a person one time, it's kind of like, do you go in and slap your boss every day? And he said, no. I said, well, if you did, you wouldn't have a job. It's the same way with us. If we don't take care of our livestock, then we are just basically shooting ourselves in the foot for making a viable living.
Well, talk about some of the animal health and animal stewardship things that you do on your operation.
We actually, let's say we run a cow-calf and a stocker backgrounding operation. Stocker backgrounding operation, we handle a lot of high-stress calves that come in out of the southeast. And by that I mean calves that are long-hauled, 1,000 miles or so. And that's creates a real challenge for keeping them cattle healthy. And what our key things that we do is when the cattle arrive at our place, we acclimate them to our pens. We actually we will bed the cattle down so they have a nice place to lay down, nice weather. We have a high energy starting ration for them so they have good feed, have a clean water. And we actually, as these cattle become acclimated, we go through with a complete health protocol, and we vaccinate the cattle and start taking care of things so that we can keep them healthy and on the way. We even, as they go, one thing that we think helps, we actually exercise these cattle. We will move them around in the pens in a proper manner so that these cattle don't just lay there. They get up and eat, drink, and have exercise.
Talk a little bit about cattle handling and some of the techniques that the modern ranchers use.
Well, it's, you know, cattle have been handled for hundreds and hundreds of years, and I think it's a little bit coming back in. Cattle handling's been a little more of a hot topic, I guess, in the last few years. But that's what, if you keep yourself quiet, keep the cattle quiet so they handle easily, so you don't spook cattle, they don't go through a chute too fast and perhaps create bruising or injure themselves, that just makes for a better management and better day for you and the cattle.
One of the things that's so important is the consumer and what they think and what they think about the industry. So all of these ideas that you're talking about, both with animal welfare, animal health, and animal handling, how does that impact the consumer at the end?
Well, it gives them a better product, a more healthier product, because the cattle are healthier, so we do not have to use as many antibiotics to treat sick cattle because they'll stay healthier. We do everything with the Beef Quality Assurance Program, all of our vaccinations, and if we do have to administer medication, administer a shot, you know, it's all up in the neck. We try to do everything, use clean equipment, keep our place clean, and it just creates a better product so that the consumer has a safe, healthy product for their family, because they don't realize it, but my family eats the same thing, so I don't want anything that's unsafe.
You said antibiotics, and it's one of the topics that consumers maybe have bad information on. Tell the consumer what you know about antibiotics and how it's used in your operation.
Yes, antibiotics, they all are regulated by the government. They have a label restrictions on them, and we follow everything to the dosage amounts. The people worry about you know, antibiotic residue in their meat supply. However, there are people really don't have to worry about that, I feel, because of the drug withdrawal times are monitored very closely by feedlots and producers. And so that is one thing that I think people need to think about, is that, you know, we are regulated by the government. The government has the label recommendations on there that they go through a lot of testing to get that recommendation, and then the people know that with the safe withdrawal that they have antibiotic-free meat.
Little loud here in the convention center today. You said that, you know, this is something you feed your family. Tell me a little bit about favorite cut of meat, favorite recipe that you like to serve the kids.
Well, you know, my favorite cut of meat's a steak, and we like that grilled. You know, when we eat a lot of hamburger at our place, like I say, our kids, they're getting a little older, and two of them have moved out of the house now, and the last one's just finishing up high school. So we do a lot of them fast meals like the rest of the world does, and you know, we find quick, easy things that we can fix. But beef is the main meat of our family.
Last question: if you had an opportunity to say one thing to all the consumers in the world of the United States, what would you say to them?
I think that before they listen to some of the activists listening to telling our story, you need to find a real producer that does it for a living and listen to him, because it is our livelihood, and we do care what's put out there, and we want everybody to have a safe, quality meat item.
Jay, thank you so much for coming to Cattle Chat Corner.